Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are still in Boston. We actually have a team from the Boston group here, probably about a dozen or more of the leaders. The event in Boston was amazing, and everybody came together. And Rick Mikey was down here. He gave everybody a big picture of the vision that we have for i2G going forward, and it's really amazing. I just prior to getting online here, I was giving all the new people my recruiting secrets. I was telling them the art of storytelling and how we use the Facebook groups and Facebook and social media to expose the business on a daily basis and get sign-ups every single day of the week. And, you know, they're hungry to hear the information. I think what I'm going to do, first of all, let me bring, where's Richard and Susan? Let me bring Richard and Susan on and introduce, first of all, have them give a little bit of a recap of the event, and also introduce you guys to some of the Boston leaders. Hold on, you guys got to unmute yourself. I see you, Susan, but we need...
All right, we got it. There you go. Go ahead, Susan.
Yeah, well, hey, Susan, let's start with you and Richard, and why don't you introduce everybody to the Boston team, and share a little bit about the event for the people watching at home.
Perfect. No, sounds good. Hi, everybody. Good to be
Can you hear her okay?
I do.
All right, good. Okay.
Good to be with you here on Sunday night. We're coming to you live from Boston this week, and we had an amazing event here in Boston, kickoff event really for this team. Great leadership and team that we have here, and they're growing super fast. They have connections all over the world, Russia, Haiti, and Brazil, the biggest one of all. So I'm going to introduce you to a few people. The event was amazing. We had our CEO here, Mr. Rick Mikey. He gave a lot of the vision, some upcoming sneak peeks at what's to come. I don't know if I'm allowed to go into that, so I'll just stay away from it for now. We'll let Richard get in trouble when he gets back, and he can share a little bit of what Rick talked about. But a lot of you know a lot of it already. It's the vision of i2G, which is global online entertainment. You cannot go wrong there. It's worldwide. Online entertainment is something that we are all doing every day, all the time, but the difference is we don't get paid for it. So what i2G is doing, and our mission and our goal, is to bring the internet back to the people. The internet is made by the people. We are the ones using it. We're the ones making Facebook popular, Google popular. We don't get paid for it. So it's time to pay us, the people, for the internet and everything we're doing and what we're building. And that's what i2G is all about, making you money by bringing you what you do every day already, and you get to play online, be entertained, create your own entertainment. We've got anything from social media, videos, music, social games, gaming, everything, and much more coming in the future, including, I know I can say fantasy sports, and a lot more to come, travel, things like that. So let me introduce you to some of the Boston team here. There's amazing, wonderful group. I'm going to start right here.
Okay.
To my right, this is Junior. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Tell everybody what you saw here this weekend and why you're excited and brought to i2G. It's a training call. You're a brand new group exposing to the world right now. So let them know what you see and what you think and what you feel.
Actually, what I saw it was Susan just said it was a good leadership, and it was it's growing up so fast, and exactly what you said. It's growing up quick. You know,
All right.
Moving very
All right.
fast.
moving very fast, very fast.
Just like this team here.
All right.
All right,
Now
so
we're moving.
next up we have Lillian.
Let's
She
go.
is another one of the amazing, amazing leaders here, a powerhouse woman. You're going to get to know her really well. I know she's going to start doing some of her own Google Hangouts. And let's hear what you have to say a little bit about the event and the weekend at i2G.
Hi guys, my name is Lilian. I'm so excited with all this
Speak it up.
that happened here in Boston. I'm very happy to have now big family, i2G family. I have now a new friend, Susan, and a big group working together. So we have a lot of power, and we can't wait to make this grow quickly. And Brazil, we're gonna be there soon.
All right. Hold on. Okay. Now moving on.
All right, next up, would you like to say a few words?
Sure, I'm Mike Davis, and I thought what was really incredible was that the CEO and president of the company came to this event from the West Coast, and we got to talk to him, we got to shake hands with him. He was very informal with us, and he was willing to answer any questions that we had, and it gave me a really good feeling. So I'm very excited to get going and start growing this company.
Awesome. Now, Farrah, are you able to hear okay? Because we're in a big lobby here, so I want to make sure everybody's hearing okay. Are you hearing okay?
Yes, we are hearing good.
All right, let's just keep a round table right around the deal.
Another amazing woman, female leader, bringing the feminine power to i2G. Nancy, share with us a few of your thoughts.
What's up, everybody? My name is Nancy Noel. I became a representative of i2G not too long ago. I'm so excited and also working with a great team. I've extended a new family team with Lillian and Susan and Rich and Dave and Faraday and many others right beside me. I'm so excited I met the CEO, Rick Mikey. He is so gracious and so genuine and so humble. And listening to the information that they brought here and the presentation was so powerful. What the upcoming will be for the future, the vision of this company, it's going to be so exciting and profound. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm in the right company with the right leaders, and I'm excited to rock it.
Awesome.
All right,
Thanks. Great job.
Woo!
All right, next up.
Next up, we have Yuri, a powerhouse male leader here. He's one of the main leaders here with i2G in Boston and soon to be around the globe. Yuri, share your thoughts.
Hi, everybody. Good night. It's a pleasure to meet everybody by this hangout. And I would like to say a few words in Portuguese for our team beginning in Brazil right now. That's the power of the i2G that I saw was a solid company. We had the pleasure to meet the owner yesterday, and was a pleasure. And we had a great feeling actually, because he is a truly man that wants us to have success. He's not thinking only about the company, but his main focus is to us have success. Yeah. And I think everybody is looking for some solid company, and that's what I was looking for as well a few months ago. And finally, we hit our group, with i2G, and we think a lot of companies is in the market right now, and the whole world is the one that we identify most because of the structure, because of the vision of the company, and as well because of the product, the virtual product, as Susan said in the beginning, things that we are already doing every day and not getting paid for. So we are reinventing, the vision of the owner is reinvent the internet. So that's what gives me the confidence to work with this company, because we're gonna do the same thing that we are already doing every day, with one exception, making a lot of money. That's what caught my attention. And I would like to invite everybody and encourage everybody. We have only 2 weeks work on this company, and we already seeing the great results. And we don't even start to put like the whole power yet, because even without understand all the details, we already start to work. And I would like to encourage everybody to come aboard with us. And only between 14,000 people around the world join this company. So it's a baby. We have the whole world to conquer, and why not be the first one to be on the front of this company. Yeah. So it's a pleasure, and I feel very good to be in this position. And would like to congratulate Mike, Rick Mike. I would like to thankful for him to be with us here in Boston. Everybody's feeling like great and very confident to work with i2G.
Thank you.
To Brazil, I would like to thank you very much.
Go ahead, Gary, go ahead.
I'd like to say something in português. Pessoal, nós estamos há algum tempo procurando uma companhia sólida, uma companhia que não será uma chuva de verão, mas que ficará aí por muitos e muitos anos. E uma companhia que está nos oferecendo um produto no qual nós utilizamos todos os dias, com uma única diferença. Nós não estamos sendo pagos para usar o Google, nós não estamos sendo pagos para usar o Facebook, nós não estamos sendo pagos para usar o YouTube. E com essa ferramenta, nós não estamos sendo pagos para usar o iTunes. E essas ferramentas têm movimentado milhões e milhões, bilhões, aliás, com B de bola, bilhões e bilhões de dólares todos os anos na indústria da internet. A internet hoje é uma mina de ouro, na qual nós podemos ser os primeiros garimpeiros dessa grande oportunidade e tirar grandes vantagens e ajudar pessoas a mudarem, famílias a mudarem de vida, fazendo exatamente a mesma coisa que já fazemos e não estamos sendo pagos. Então a i2G veio a reunir tudo isso que nós já fazemos na internet, só que com uma grande diferença. Nós estaremos sendo pagos para usar a nossa mídia social. Nós estaremos sendo pagos para fazer downloads e outras pessoas que também estarão fazendo downloads, a companhia estará dividindo conosco. Aproximadamente 65% de todo o lucro da companhia vai vir para nossas mãos. Então é uma excelente oportunidade e eu gostaria de convidar todos os brasileiros, portugueses, pessoas que falam africanos, pessoas que falam a língua portuguesa, para entrar em contato conosco. Entre em contato conosco, será um prazer tê-los você no nosso time e fazer essa companhia desenvolver e crescer grandiosamente. Muito obrigado pela sua atenção e vamos continuar o nosso hangout. Thank you very much, guys.
Awesome. All right, you can see, guys, Brazil is on fire. All right, moving on.
Next up, we have a brilliant Rudimar. He is another amazing, phenomenal leader here in Boston. He's a man who never stops working. You can see he's working right now, but he'll take a few minutes to say a few words with us.
So, hello guys. Good evening for everybody. So, I don't have enough English, but I understand. So, I'm very excited on this company. So, I just want to invite everybody to join this company. So, I'm 100% on this company. I like it so much. So, join us.
All right.
Ok, pessoal. A gente aqui em Boston, meu nome é Rudimar. É um prazer estar nessa companhia sensacional, fantástica. Faço das palavras do Yuri as minhas palavras. Falou muito bem. A empresa sensacional, uma empresa de sucesso e né, tem um pagamento, formas de pagamento muito importante, tem as formas de pagamentos já disciplinadas, não com pagamentos de bônus, você pode ter aí o seu payout, tudo certinho no banco e a gente está bastante satisfeito e assim, excited com a companhia. Abraço a todos.
Thank you. Next up,
We have another powerful and phenomenal leader. This is Max. He's the leader of our Haitian group here in Boston. Max?
Hello everyone, my name is Max Durena once again. I am feeling very fortunate, especially to have all the top leaders from i2G with us once again in Boston. Sir Richard and his wife, Dave, the wife upstairs, and I couldn't be more happy again to have the CEO of the company. I was able to shake his hand. My business partners, friends were able to shake his hand. And again, we feel very, very fortunate, and we are very, very excited about this company. As Robert Kawasaki will say, we know a lot of people just got a big hit with another company. Again, Robert Kawasaki will say, It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up.
Yeah.
So, again, to my Haitian people, let's work as one, as a group. Après ça, n'a changé le pays d'Haïti.
Ah, I can't wait to go to Haiti, man. Can't wait. All right, next
All
up.
right, next up, we have another gentleman. It's such a pleasure to know him, and we love having him on our team. He's a great, great, fun guy. Also, another member, a powerful leader in the Haitian community here, part of the Haitian team, Fat Sexy.
All right, bring it on, baby.
Hi everyone,
Yeah.
Okay, it was really an amazing weekend for us. The CEO is here with us, Dave, Richard, and we will just get started. So I cannot wait, to start with this company and going forward. So,
Awesome.
i2G.
All right. All right, number one, baby, number one. All right, next up.
On the end of the row here, we have a movie star, actually from Africa, from the African community. She's a celebrity down in Africa for 15 years on the TV there, Ms. Harriet.
Hi, everybody. This is an opportunity you're not going to have to miss. I'm telling you, we are in the basement. We're not even on the first floor. This is a chance where you get a chance. Join in now. We're going to build a very, very tall building, just like the Hancock building. So we're still in the basement. Come and join us now and won't regret it.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Africa. Way to go. All right. And now, Farrah, we have Richard. Richard finally came in, so we got Richard.
Hey, everybody. Nice to meet you and talk to everyone again. I want to make sure everybody knows this is an incredible weekend. This is an incredible team. But as we say each and every week, what makes success? It's called effort. It's called desire. You have determination and desire. And my favorite statement, and I'll do this in any training, is I will persist until I succeed. There's no out in that statement. I will persist until I succeed. A river persists so long that it cuts through rock. Water cuts through rock because it's persistent. This group is going to put the effort in. There's nothing, everybody says, hey, you've got a big group. No, this is a group that put effort in and desire and determination. And with persistence and determination, great things can happen. Our mission here is to take the internet back, to share in the profits of the greatest gold mine of our time. And we're sharing with people. We're helping people. And there's plenty of money to go around, plenty of opportunity to go around. We're looking for people who say, hey, we believe in what you're doing. We have the desire and the effort. We'll train and we'll teach you. And we'll give you everything you need. But remember, it's all up to you. The only difference between some of these people here and you're watching success and wishing you were here, they have desire and they're willing to put forth the effort. Because I can tell you, I failed my way forward. I did not have success for the longest time. I was not successful, but I moved forward. As Max said, I got up time and time again with a bloody nose and a bloody lip and a couple of missing teeth. And I went to work and again, what is it you're willing to do? And I say it all, make it a habit of desire. Want to do it. If your want and your why is not strong enough, you won't make it. We're here and changing the world. Our mission is to take the internet and share profits with people. We have a compensation plan. We'll teach you how to go right through this thing and work through the leadership bonuses. But we cannot change who you are unless you're willing to give us the effort and desire to do it. And with that, we can change lives. I want to say thank you and all. And remember, it's never Dave, Farrah, and Susan. It's the great people that we meet, run into, that give us the effort. We are blessed and highly favored and really humbled with the amount of quality people we're surrounded ourselves with. Thank you.
All
right. All right. All right. Well, hey, guys, it's Mother's Day. Some people are probably doing what they got to do, and it's cool. I don't have my mom. But that's okay. But I knew I wanted to change, and obviously I'm here, and it's not because of my mom or anything else. It's because I want to change people's lives. And you can see, by the way, guys, this is the new RV cam, so we know it's going to work. We're doing it in a lobby. They've been so accommodating. I can't even believe it. But we're working with a brand new group, and you're watching what's happening here, guys. This is a Mother's Day weekend. They've been here since 5:30 and 6 o'clock. These people want it. Okay, They want what's going to happen. They're hungry. They're grasping for it. They're doing their first hangout tonight. They didn't even know what a hangout was. They were just like you whenever you got started. They're just now getting focused in. When they leave here tonight, they're going to know that this training plays 24/7. I guarantee you next week our ratings will go way up. I guarantee you that our hangouts are going to go off the charts. And if you haven't noticed, we have some very fluent, I don't know if they're calling me names, and I hope they're not, but you know, we're talking Portuguese, we got Brazilian, we got to have African, we got everything going on. It's going to be incredible when you take a good look at what's happening here. So needless to say, Farrah, it's been an unbelievable weekend. Going to be all-day trainings tomorrow. Anybody you know, but it's just going to be unbelievable. Watch out for Team Boston. This thing's going to absolutely explode. And if you don't think so, I want you to think about it, because probably there's a lot of people knowing the replay will be playing again, okay, because they know it plays, and they've elected to do something else. Well, I want you to remember, these guys have been here since 5:30, and they're probably, who knows when we quit. So there we go, Faraday, and obviously we're getting a lot of looks here in the lobby. We've got the couch filled up. We've got it coming in. We've got people coming in. Here, take a look. Take a look at what's happening. Take a look. You can see they're all watching. Needless to say, we're roping them in. We're getting them from everywhere. You guys saw it last night. Wait till you pay attention to everything that's happening. And we're excited, Faraday. Anything else you want me to cover here? Back to you.
All right. Well, thank you. And you know, guys, we're going to keep this training short tonight. I know it's Mother's Day weekend, but what I want you to keep in mind, exactly what Richard said about desire. There is nobody out there watching here today that cannot achieve success with this program. We've got every single tool imaginable. This Boston group has a very strong local group where they have access to local meetings. However, you know, I was training this whole new group about this whole new social media tool that we utilize 4 days a week, that every one of you has access to give a perfect presentation of the business to your prospects for you. So I was explaining to this new team how it is possible to very easily get 10 exposures a day out there with these hangouts, with these replays. Now, I have said this, every time I do a hangout, I send out an email. Now, if you're not on that email list, send an email to i2G dynasty@gmail.com or i2G-leaders at Gmail, or Ignite125, I believe, at Gmail. And you will get notifications every time that we do a hangout, every time we do a training, and you don't want to miss any of these. One, it keeps you plugged in, it keeps you focused, it keeps you excited about the opportunity, because mindset, we're not going to go into mindset. Dave does a beautiful mindset training. You guys might have seen it, unless you're brand new. You know, the training about the doo-doo that comes down on your windshield. And, you know, and in order for you to be able to be clear, to be focused, to be exposing the business on a daily basis, you have to have that doo-doo cleared off your windshield. So Dave does a great mindset training, but what I want to tell you, 10 exposures a day will get any of you to the level of what we've done in 8 months. So the only difference between me and Dave and Richard and Susan and you watching today is 8 months. If you can do 10 exposures a day, and why can't you? Because we've gone through the trainings. I've shown you how with as little as 2 minutes a day per person, you can expose this business with effective storytelling. The most incredible stories, probably in the history of network marketing, that you've got at your access. Now, I was just sharing with this new team, you know what, you don't need my story. You don't need Richard's story. You don't need Susan's story. You simply interact with people on social media on a daily basis. This is in addition, of course, to all the people you know. But aside from that, you tell them that you just teamed up with a team that's done almost $30 million in sales in the last 8 months, has created 5 millionaires with this online digital entertainment company, and I haven't seen anything like it. I guarantee you, if you are saying that to 10 people a day, you're going to get 9 of them that are going to come back to you and say, what company is that? How did they do that? What are you talking about? And that's all the opening you need to send them one of these perfect presentations. We've got it directed directly to your own page, your own sign-up link, and you send them out one of these Google Hangouts. And they watch it, and we do the selling for you. And when they like what they see, they can click on Get Started. And then, simply, you need to use your upline as your third-party validation every time. You know, after they have watched that Hangout, we don't want any of you trying to present the opportunity yourself. You are a brand new newbie, so you have no business presenting the business by yourself. After they watch the Hangout, you are going to three-way your upline on the line, whether that's me, Dave, Richard, Susan, whoever your upline, successful upline is, you want to use them for the third-party validation. That's the most powerful tool in network marketing it ever has been, always will be. And let us finish answering their questions and help you close them. So you've got a lot of tools at your access, but basically that is the bottom line of the business. It's 100% duplicatable. Any one of you guys can do it. It's simply exposing the business consistently and persistently on a daily basis. And you don't have to do the presenting. Now let me explain why. Now if you are going to explain the business to 10 different people a day, it's going to take you an hour sitting there trying to explain comp plans, trying to explain the owners of the company, trying to explain why this program pays more than their program. Blah, 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 blah. You're going to be, in order to do 10 exposures a day that way, that's going to be 10 hours a day. You don't have that time available. Many people do this business part-time. That's fine. You can still get your 10 exposures a day out there by learning these stories. I've repeated this over and over again on the trainings. Go back through the Hangouts. Write down, take notes on the story of Dennis DeBoren, MLM strikeout loser, could not earn money for 15 years in network marketing. I mean, literally was an EBA. Everything but Amway. Right before i2G, lost his house, lost his car, lost his wife, filed for bankruptcy, didn't have $100 to get started with this program. He's now $1 million earner in this program. Learn the stories of Juan Nolasco, 21-year-old kid, working with his 18-year-old sister, working with his mom and dad, and made $190,000 in December with i2G. They used to have to recycle cans to pay the light bills. Go back through our Hangouts, write down every one of these stories, because all you have to do to master this business is become a master storyteller. And that's all we do, is we tell the stories and we expose the business. And then when you find the open lanes, those are the ones we run with. And that's why we're here in Boston. We found a few open lanes to run with. Now these guys are going to do the same with their team. They're going to decide, they're going to find out in the next few weeks who their leaders are, who their runners are, and that's who you spend the time and attention and focus with helping them build. So, you know, with that, let me go back to Dave, and can you comment on that, and maybe Richard also?
Yeah, I'd like to make a few comments on that. You notice, guys, there's been a thing that we always talk about that's over and over and over, and I always talk about it, and I know some people think it's funny, but people run around with doo-doo on their windshield, and they don't take it serious. Now, I want you to pay attention here, because I told you when we left here, when we left to come to Boston, we were loading our class. We were actually loading our class to come, and what we were going to go do. We were going to load our freshman class, and we're going out, and we're running to new lanes. We're looking for new lanes to run in May. Okay? We're loading our class, even though it's the second month. That's why we're here on a Mother's Day weekend, and we're here. And we're going to close out the next 20 days with these guys. These are the ones that want to run. These are the ones, and that's why they're going to meet. That's why they've got their windshields getting clean. They're learning the tools so soon that it's not even funny and not even questioning it. And when you do that and you put it into application, here's what I'm going to promise you. Pay attention, because if it's not working for you, ask yourself, am I doing what Dave's talking about right now? Is my windshield clean? Is it? You know, or are you going fast? How are you puking all over everybody? What are you saying to them? How are you sending them to the hangout? What are you saying? You know, because I get the phone calls, and I haven't got the recordings yet of what you say to people, so I can't fix what you can't share, okay? So here's what you do. Lock and load and take action, because if you notice, there's 3 different countries here besides the U.S. that we're sitting here with. Miss Africa, okay, Mr. Haiti, and Mr. Brazil. We are super, super excited on what's happening. And then on top of it, Massachusetts. And when you get Massachusetts to move, no different than the Patriots, no different than the Bruins, and no different than the Red Sox. It's the home of the champions, baby. And they got the best fans, but they also got the best players. And these folks have elected to play. They're not a fan in the stands. They're down here on a Mother's Day weekend right now, getting their windshield clean. And we're super excited. Farrah, we're revved up. Never been so revved up in my life. It's going to be one of the best weekends. Going to be one of the fastest teams. Remember, guys, I've said the #1 earner has not signed up yet. They have not signed up yet in i2G. We might have just got a couple of them this weekend. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you something. The #1 still isn't there. Some people are going to come in and blow this thing wide open off the charts. We're revved up. Faraday, back to you. We got the lobby on fire down here at the Holiday Inn. Take a good look around, guys. You can see what's happening. You can see what's happening. This is the RV cam, and we'll be out all over the world. Say goodbye, everybody, and we're going to let them go. And, guys, they're getting their first exposure out of training here, and we couldn't be more excited. And we're happy for the Holiday Inn staff here. They have been super accommodating, and we love them. Thanks so much. Back to you, Faraday.
Thank you, Dave. And, yeah, you guys, you know, Richard talked to you about desire. You know, we weren't planning to come out to Boston. We just did an Orlando event last weekend. And you know what? We got this great RV, and we haven't had a lot of a time in the last year to use it. So I had told Dave when we went and did the Orlando training last week, I was like, let's take the RV down and let's spend a few days down there, and let's you know, afterwards go to some of the theme parks. Let's go have some fun. And you know, when we got down here, then we found out that the following weekend the Boston group was getting a big event together, and Rick was coming down, and they were getting all these people. And then we said, well, we don't have time now. We've got to go to Boston. Now that was not in our game plan. You know what? Yesterday was my dad's 81st birthday. And you know what? Today's Mother's Day. And I wanted to be down there in Kentucky with my dad for his 81st birthday. That is a big birthday. And, you know, I had said last year when we celebrated his 80th birthday that I wanted to be with him on every single other birthday that he had. And so, this came up, and, we got to follow the action, and we got to do what we have to do. And sometimes we got to sacrifice. And you know what? We're going to go and see my mom and dad when we get back. We're going to make up for it. But, sometimes you have to do what's not comfortable. And sometimes you got to sacrifice. Sometimes you got to do what other people are not willing to do to get what other people don't have. And, it's not all about money, but, so many people are struggling. They're struggling for money. And you know what? A little bit extra would help pay for their child's tuition, will help them to maybe have a nicer car, a nicer house, to be able to have more things to provide with their children. So if you want to have change in your life, the buck stops with you. You have to change. You change your mindset and change what you're willing to do to achieve it, because it doesn't just happen. I know there's been a lot of people, they were, they'll say, well, Dave and Farrah, they got lucky. They got in first. Susan and Richard, they found out about it first. Well, you know what? There's a lot of people that got in at the exact same time as we did. And they've all fallen by the wayside, because, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't have the vision we did. Maybe they didn't have the why we did. Our why really right now, because you know what? We don't need any more money. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we made more money in the last 8 months than a lot of people make in an entire lifetime. Our vision is you. Our vision is helping each and every one of you achieve your dreams. We would nothing more love than to help 100 people this year get to $10,000 a month, because we know $10,000 a month is life-changing for 99% of the families in America today. So our why is no longer what it used to be. Don't think that we haven't had our struggles in the past. We've certainly had our fair share of failures. We have gone, believe me, you go back 10 years, we've had many failures. We've had those instances where we can't pay the bills or we can't pay the rent. And of course that is seems like a long, long time ago. But every one of us has been through it. We've been through the successes. We've been through the failures. And what separates the leaders, the winners, from the losers, I hate to call anybody a loser, is that we failed just as many times. We failed more times, but we've been able to get back up and swing the bat over and over and over again. And so many people are going to fail, and they're going to quit. They're going to fail, and they're going to be just short of the finish line. And they're going to be so close to achieving all of their dreams, so close they never even realized it. And they're going to stop short of the finish line. So if you're a new person getting involved today, if you don't know 100% in your heart that you're ready to make a 90-day commitment, and like Dan Sylvester calls it, a 90-day madman blitz. Dave, his original mentor, called it a 90-day plan. You know what? And if you don't get it in your first 90 days, you're going to set up another 90-day plan. Because you know what? When I first got in this industry, I didn't achieve my dreams in my first 90 days. As a matter of fact, I didn't achieve it in my second 90 days. When I first got in this industry, I didn't achieve it in my first, I don't know how many 90 days. It would be, probably 5 years. So everybody's timetable is different. Now with i2G, there is no reason that if you do the daily activities that we lay out for you, the daily exposures, I can 100% guarantee anybody that exposes the business, get these hangouts out, do it the right way, expose with stories, and gets the people to ask for the hangout, ask for the business, and send them the hangout. You do that consistently and persistently for 90 days, nobody is going to get left behind. The only question is, will you do it? So many people in this industry are short-sighted, and they want the instant gratification. And you know what? In most cases, nothing that comes easily is worthwhile. We've got probably the most incredible, outstanding opportunity that I think has ever come to network marketing in the last 20 years. We've got in front of 5 major global trends that are changing digital entertainment, changing social media, have never been done before. Any one of them could create $1 billion opportunity. The biggest things that we have in front of us have not been even released. I mean, the social casino, the fantasy sports, the sports betting are all coming. They're going to be bigger than anything we even have right now. So you have an opportunity of knowing before the mass market knows. That gives you a fantastic 90-day window to be out there running like a madman, madman blitz. And if you can't do that for 90 days, then shame on you. This is a business. This is not a job. You got to be responsible to yourself. You got to be responsible about your daily activities. You got to be keeping track of your figs and gauges. But the basics are simple. The basics are simple. All you need to know, did you get this exposed to 10 people today? Because if you did, and if you do that every single day, there's not a single one of you that's not going to be enormously successful in this business. And there's not another company out there that is going to be giving you the possibility of earning as much income as you have available to you with i2G. There just is nothing else out there with this income potential. And that's coming from people. You've heard from industry leaders coming on board i2G. We have had them featured on our training hangouts every single week. We had a $25 million earner last week. We've had many, many multi-million dollar earners in the following, in the previous weeks that have come on board to tell you that they haven't ever seen anything like what this company presents, or the opportunity, or the income potential, or the income stories. You've got it all right at your fingertips. So, but what you do with it is up to you. So every massive action solves all problems. And what I would recommend is that don't go to sleep. If you go to sleep any night without having finished your 10 exposures. Now, I was just telling this new group, we've got over 13,000 people in our group now. I've personally recruited somewhere between 300 and 400 people. I got to go add it up. I've got a lot of people that I'm responsible to. I've got a lot of people calling me, and I'm doing 3-way calls, and I'm supporting the team, and I'm running with the open lanes. So I've got a lot of things that keep me very busy helping you. But I don't care about that. I've got to lead by example. And if it's midnight and I haven't done my exposures for the day, and I am dead tired, and I just want to go to bed, I still make sure I respond to 10 friend requests on social media, the biggest source of people that you can never run out of to talk to, that you can expose this business to. And I make sure that I've got exposures every single day, no matter what, no matter what. So I'll be doing that tonight before I go to bed, even though I'm going back down to join the Boston team downstairs, and we're going to finish some personal training with them. So with that, I mean, we've been on about 45 minutes. I'm going to keep this a little bit short tonight because we got a lot of people that have come back here tonight because they got the desire in their hearts and they want to make this happen in a big, big way. And I want to thank everybody that took advantage of this live event. We were promoting it for weeks. We let everybody know about it. But not everybody came out here, and not everybody sent guests. Now, we told you the power of live events will set your business 6 months ahead. Now, Teresa Puglia, I want to congratulate. She was down here, but not only down here, she had 6 guests with her last night. And she drove all the way up from Long Island, and she got her guests in the car with her, and she took advantage of it. And you're going to see her business go to another level because of it. Thank you, Joanne Vealer, Tyrone Hutton, Coach Wally. There's a number of teams that took advantage of it besides this local group here that's incredible. We are going to, one other thing I want to mention, there's a lot of international teams starting to come on board. Our company is a little virgin internationally. There are very few international distributors, but that's going to be changing. And this group that we just brought in from Boston, they're going to be starting their own hangouts in Portuguese. And there's going to be a big event in Brazil coming in, I believe, November. And Rick actually believes that Brazil is going to end up, by the end of the year, will be our biggest market. So there are a lot of markets out there that you can take advantage of. We've got representation here tonight from Africa, from Haiti. I had somebody say to me today, well, I want an exclusive on this country. I'm like, well, go out and claim it. Because there's almost very, very small representation internationally. You can go stake your claim in any country out there and own it and make it your own. And it's all up to you. And we're here to support you 100%. So with that, Dave or Richard, you guys have any closing remarks? If not, I'm going to come back down and join the live Boston team.
Yeah, hold on 1 minute, Farrah. Yeah, I do have a couple comments. You said a couple key things that were really major today. Dad, we love you, man. We're going to be there to see you. Her dad was 81. Everybody knows we were supposed to take the RV trip. We all talked about it, and we spun on a dime last Sunday night. We decided we would fly in because of the sincerity of what was going on in Boston, and we knew her family wasn't going to meet us here. They were supposed to meet us here. So on a dime, we changed our plans to change and to give up an event that is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and we promised that we're going to make it right with her dad. He understands because he's so proud of his daughter anyway. It's incredible. We had a great call with him today. But then more importantly, Mother's Day. And we gave up Mother's Day, and Farrah knows how important that is because, like I said, I've lost my mom. She's gone already, okay? But, sometimes the calendar doesn't fit right, and they know right now that we're driven so hard right now to meet our goal of changing 1,000 families like I locked in stone on January 1st. 1,000 families, $10,000 a month. Think about it, guys. 10,000 families, $120,000 a year. Could that be you? Yeah, I know. A lot of people want more, but where are we at today, and what are you doing to get there? So obviously we're excited, honey. When you were mentioning that about it, we gave up a lot, but we're giving a lot and we're getting a lot. And as you can see with this crowd, as you can see, they are super excited. Yuma's here with his wife. You can see the baby in the back with his wife. These guys are dead serious. Even my shy buddy here in the back, he won't even come up. I said, you're not going to work with me if you're going to be shy, because I can't work with any shy guys, period. So, guys, say goodbye. Holiday Inn staff, absolutely incredible here at Bunker Hill. Stay here, guys. It's an awesome place. And with that, Faraday, back to you. And we'll see everybody on the Hangout Tuesday night. Peace out. We're rocking and rolling.
All right, guys. And all right, well, thank you very much for joining us on a Mother's Day weekend. And go back to your moms and enjoy the special time. And we'll see you again on the very next Hangout on Tuesday night. So thanks, guys. And we'll look forward to seeing you on the very next Hangout. Good night, everybody.